More results roll in on this historic election night as America waits to learn who will be the next president.
37% of precincts now reporting Donald Trump has the lead at 52% of the votes. Kamala Harris has 46%.
Keep in mind, this race all boils down to the Electoral College, not the popular vote. And that's what Monica Harkins and Scott Reynolds are monitoring for us right now. Hey, guys.
Hey, yeah, that's the important part. 270 to win.
Most of the battleground states have significant numbers coming in, but it could be past the midnight hour before we know many of the results. We've got the current total of electoral votes for you right now. And of course, you got to get to 270 to get to the top of the mountain. The big states they're looking at right now, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
This is the 19 votes both those candidates think will put them over the top.
Yep.
And at this point, again, too close to call.
And the other two that we're also watching is Michigan and Wisconsin. Again, still too close to call. Those have been the three states that we saw both Harris and Trump really hit the pavement, speaking to voters in the final countdown.
In fact, Wisconsin, half the vote is in. Trump leads by 8,000 votes.
Wow.
And Kennedy is on the ballot there. They couldn't get his name taken off when he didn't want to be a candidate anymore. He has around 8,000 votes right now that who knows where they would have gone had they not voted for him. But it just shows you how crazy tight it is in Wisconsin right now.
And there's still so many still haven't hardly even closed yet. When we think about up in Montana, they're already calling it. But let's remember, polls there just closed less than 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, and that's the Senate seat, of course, that the GOP really wants to get to 51 in the Senate if Tester loses there in that race to Sheehy. And of course, we've got Arizona and Nevada. That'll be late. You will probably be eating breakfast as you watch the numbers come in.
That.
Yeah.
We do want to show you guys the Senate, though. Let's go ahead and look at the balance of power there. We know there has been one seat flipped already in favor of Republicans. That was going to be West Virginia governor for that seat to be moved over, Jim Justice there. A lot of name recognition for him to win that seat.
Yeah, he takes over for the retiring Democrat Joe Manchin. And if you couple that with Montana, well, then you would see a 51-49 balance in the Senate with the GOP in the majority, which of course plays big for the senators from Kentucky and Indiana, all four being GOP.
Right.
And Banks getting elected tonight in Indiana to go along with Todd Young, and then Rand Paul and Mitch McConnell. It just gives them more influence on all the committees and decision making and ability to push legislation through, especially if they have the White House. If not, it could be difficult.
Agreed. And we were talking about Texas earlier. Ted Cruz actually did pull through on that one, holding on to his Republican seat. So that one is a safe hold for the state of Texas, at least when we talk about Republicans holding on.
I think he's up by about 8 right now, or
Right.
close to 8 percentage points as the votes are getting fairly counted in Texas right now. The House could flip as well from GOP to Democrat. You talked about one seat, though, that flipped to the GOP.
Yeah, that's North Carolina. So we saw Republicans pick up one seat. That's how close we're getting.
Yeah.
Both chambers, only one has flipped. It's going to take a little bit more than that. We need 218 to get to that number. We're at 134 right now.
Yeah, Republicans have such a slim majority there right now. It's just a handful of seats. They need 10 of the 22 toss-up races. We talked about that. Races like in Arizona where the Democrat candidates could flip a seat the other way. But really it comes down to, in the House, all these 435 districts where votes will be counted late. And no one knows who's going to control the House at this point.
So
and maybe
many
not
districts.
tomorrow.
Yep, maybe not tomorrow. Could be a few days. We're going to continue to stay on top of it, though. Back to you guys.
All right, Scott, Monica, thank you for your analysis tonight.